Hey, what is up everyone, this is Dynamite here, welcome back to some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I haven't said that in a while, because it's been a while since we last had a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video. I think the last video was with Link and the Master Cycle Zero? I think that was the last one though, I'm not too sure. But yeah, normally I play Mario Kart 8 when I have something interesting to talk about, you know, or, you know, I mean, it might not be interesting for everyone, but it's interesting to me, and I want to talk about it. I want to, you know, give my thing about it and play some Mario Kart at the same time. That's usually what I do with this. I don't play this game too much, but yeah, when I do, I usually talk about something. And I did this last year too. I talked about my favorite games of 2017, and this time we're going to be talking about our favorite games of 2018. I will not be doing a top 10 or anything like that, but I will be doing... I'm trying to find Isabel's thing, but I forgot what Isabel's thing looked like. Is it the City Tripper? I don't think it is. I thought Isabel had her own... No, I think it is the City Tripper. Yes, it is the City Tripper, never mind. And then, what was the other things? It was these tires. Oh my gosh, the speed is so low though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bump up the speed with the slick tires. Oh my gosh, we're already running out of time. There we go. That'll do. I'm gonna vote for Eyesight Outpost. Sure, why not? But yeah, there's not gonna be like a top 10 or anything like that, or top 5. I'm just gonna be talking about my favorite games of 2018. Man, there was a lot of people voting for random, but somehow I still got picked, and we still got Eyesight Outpost. Yeah, this song is also in Smash Ultimate, by the way. I recently found that out. Unlocked the song for it. But either way, I'm using Isabel because of the fact that she recently, obviously, got into Smash. So I thought, let's celebrate that and let's play as Isabel in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't think I have done a video with Isabel yet on this channel, on the video yet either, so we're gonna be doing that. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, anyways, going to what I want to talk about. My favorite games of 2018. And I think we should start with the biggest thing of the channel, which was the finish of Mario Odyssey, finally. That took so long to complete, mostly due to me being busy and just not finishing it sooner. I could have probably finished that in 2017, but yeah, it took me, I think, until like June or July until I finished that. So that took quite a while. But yeah, I definitely did enjoy that game though. I think it was one of the highlights of 2018 for me, because that game was so much fun, and still to this day I want more. I want more from that game, and that's something I'm hoping for that's going to come in this year. Maybe we can get some DLC or something. Would be pretty nice, but yeah, I'll talk about that more in a future video probably. For now, I'm just going to talk about the games of 2019, and probably do a video after this talking about what I want in 2019 and what we can expect in 2019 probably. But yes, Mario Odyssey was a great game. I definitely had a lot of fun with that. It was just a fun game, man. It was so fun. Like, while I do not think it had as many hours as some of my other games that I have played, I do think it still is my favorite Switch game right now. Either that or Breath of the Wild. I have more like playtime on Hyrule Warriors and Monster Hunter, but I think most of the reason of that is because those games have more replayability. Like for Mario Odyssey, like it's pretty short. Let's be honest, it's pretty short, but it's definitely a lot of fun, you know. And what it has is really great. And obviously, to 100% it, that really takes a lot longer. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild in the case as well. That has the same like thing. You can easily speedrun it by just going straight to Ganon, or you could, do all the dungeons, all the shrines, and all that. And that's the same with Mario Odyssey, or yeah, Mario Odyssey. You can just go straight through the story, just get as many moons as you need to progress further, and just beat the game as soon as possible. Or you could get every single moon that's in the level that you can get right now, and just go slowly through the game. And that's also one thing I really liked about Mario Odyssey, that there was so many ways to play it, and I like that. I like when a game gives you the option to play multiple ways and not just one strict way, like you have to do this or else, well, too bad, So I like that in a game. So I like Mario Odyssey a lot. Oh my god, we're gonna have 2000 CC. Okay, I might need some concentration for this. This is gonna be rough. Now I kind of wish I didn't go for all speed, but oh my gosh, I will probably need to brake quite a few times here, especially since it's Cheese Land. Cheese Land has a lot of turns. Oh gosh, this is gonna be horrible. I can already tell. But anyways, let's just keep talking. Let's just keep it going. Like I said, Mario Odyssey was a great game. I definitely enjoyed doing a let's play of that. Oh my god, we're already in the off-road section. Great. But yeah, just a really fun game. But I think one of the other reasons why it took me such a while to finish the game was because of so many other games that year. Oh my gosh, stupid chain chomp. There were so many other good games that year. Like, it started off with Monster Hunter World, which is definitely one of my favorite games of 2019 as well. That game, it was so fun. It brought in so many new good features. Like, I don't think it brought like a single like really bad feature, except maybe the fact that your friends couldn't join you until you have watched the cutscene. That was a little annoying, but other than that, it was just a great game. Definitely recommend that game to anyone who likes that sort of game and who thinks it looks intriguing. I know there's some people that absolutely do not like it, that they've tried Monster Hunter before and they just can't get into it whenever they try. That game was definitely one of my favorites. Definitely my favorite PlayStation 4 game this year. And yeah, I can't wait for the Iceborne expansion. Yeah, more on that in a later video. Like I said, same with Odyssey. I'll probably talk about that later. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm just getting hit by way too many things right now. I'm gonna try and save these mushrooms here. Hold on, let me see if I can actually snatch a better place here. Hopefully I don't get hit by a star, as there is a star right in front of me. Alright, we snatched second place. That's nice. That's why you gotta keep those mushrooms, man. But yes, Monster Hunter World, a fantastic game. It brought a lot of quality of life like changes. It just brought in so many good features. The only downside of the game was that it was lacking content compared to other Monster Hunter games. Like, if you look at the previous game before it, well, what we got was Monster Hunter Generations, and I think Monster Hunter World was definitely a huge upgrade when you look at Monster Hunter Generations. But actually, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate released before Monster Hunter World in Japan, so that game technically came out before Monster Hunter World. And if you compare those two, you can definitely see that Monster Hunter World is definitely lacking some content. Like, it doesn't have G rank, it doesn't have nearly as many monsters. But what Monster Hunter World has, it's quality over quantity. Like, you have different monsters, and like Monster Hunter Generations use a lot of older monsters. And while that I don't think that's a bad thing, Monster Hunter World wanted to try different stuff, and I think what they tried to do differently, they did really good. So that's why I really like that game. And the only other thing that I could say about Monster Hunter World was maybe like the end game not being as good as it could be, because you were mostly farming for tempered elder dragons. to, you know, being able to augment your weapons and armor. And, you know, while I do think some of the Elder Dragons are probably the most fun to fight, you know, having only like 4 options, I believe. You have Kushaladara, you have Kyostra, you have Garigante, and wait, there's only 3? No, there's Kirin. So yeah, 4 options. Now you have Lunastra, to be fair, because of the update. But I mean, to be honest, it's just a slightly different Kyostra. I mean, it is different. It's definitely different than regular Kyostra, but definitely a lot more different than it was before. Like, if you have played Freedom Unite, I haven't played Freedom Unite, but I know, because I've seen gameplay of it. Well, I have played Freedom Unite. Well, let me correct that. I have played Freedom Unite, but I haven't gotten up till Lunastra's point because I just kind of got bored with the game. Yeah, Lunastra was basically identical in that game. I went the wrong way pretty much. Oh my gosh, I almost fell off. Alright. But yeah, like I said, it was nearly identical. The only thing that was different, I think, was basically that they looked different. And that Lunastra had blue fire. Wait, did Lunastra even have blue fire in that game? That might not even have been a case until Monster Hunter World. I actually am not sure. Like I said, I haven't played Freedom Unite up to that point. I remember just watching one video and her being exactly the same as Kyostra, just looked a bit different. And the Lunastra in Monster Hunter World is far different. You know, it's actually more challenging, first of all, and I think it goes in the air more, and it just has different moves and different way it uses its moves. So yeah, that was a cool update, though, the Lunastra update. Though I feel like they made oh come on, really? Whatever. I think we're still first place. I think we should be fine. But I think Lunastra was just made it a little bit too hard, like compared to all the other Elder Dragons. I think Lunastra is like way more harder, so it's kind of unfair balancing. But other than that, Lunastra was a cool update. Devil Joe was a really cool update, and after that, it kind of went a little bit downhill. Like, I expected other things, like some things were leaked, like some monsters, but they never happened. I won't go into what they were here, in case you might care, because they might be monsters that will appear in the Iceborne expansion, so I won't say any names, just in case. Oh, well, let me go to the Animal Crossing stage, since we are playing as Isabelle. That would be nice. So, yeah. It kind of went downhill after Lunastra. I guess there was Behemoth, but I didn't really like that, so I never really did too much with that. The Cove Tower Siege was interesting, but it was interesting for a bit, and then it just kind of became boring. I like those huge monster fights where you basically have to escort them and like do all this jazz, and you know, where the hunt just takes really long. I'm not really a fan of those, and like Zora Macadoros, I think that's the most boring fight that I've ever done in Monster Hunter. That was one other thing that I didn't like about Monster Hunter World. So yeah, that's basically it for Monster Hunter World. Like, it has less content compared to other Monster Hunter titles. Like, I guess the only ones that don't have as much content as Monster Hunter World would be things like Monster Hunter Tri and like the original Monster Hunter. And I don't know how much content Monster Hunter 2 had actually, but yeah. Either way, we didn't get Animal Crossing. We got Melody Motorway. That's kind of makes me sad, because I wanted to play on the Animal Crossing stage as Isabelle. That's a little sad. Oh crap, why didn't you drift? I've lost my touch, dude. I've lost my touch, and I got a super horn, but now I am not in first place anymore. Please, that red shell didn't hit me. Ooh, look at that, look at that. I'm in first place. Come on, bring that blue shell. Really? See, if I should probably look behind me, but that's what I should do. I should look behind me more. Get out of here. I'm not in first place, so I don't mind using that. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, I don't want to talk about Monster Hunter World too much anymore, but It just doesn't have as much content as Monster Hunter World, and you know, the Zora Magoras was boring, and the end game could have been better in my opinion. That's basically it. But it was still a really great game. Still one of my favorites this year. Then after that was, I think the next best thing was Hyrule Warriors. That game I have played shit on, alright? I've like around 300 hours. I mean, for the like really hardcore people, that might be nothing. I don't know. But for me, that is a lot of hours on a Warriors game. Like, I don't think I have played any Warriors game for that long. I might honestly do a Let's Play of that at some point, but then I probably would do a hero difficulty Let's Play of it. Because, I don't know, I think that would be pretty, like, more fun to watch than if I were to do like an easier difficulty. If I ever do that, but that's still a maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna do that at all just yet. So yeah, but Hyrule Warriors, I just has so much content. There's so much things to do. I owned the original. I owned Hyrule Warriors Legends and bought DLC on that. And then I got the Switch version as well because I just really wanted to play it on Switch. And now I'm just trying to 100% it because I want to make the most of it. You know, I want to, you know, play the most of it because, you know, I've poured all this money into it on previous versions of the game. So I feel like I should really dig into this one, like, to the end. So, yeah. Hyrule Warriors, I mean, there is really nothing to say much about Hyrule Warriors because, honestly, the game released, like, years ago. But it just has a lot of content. It has so many unique characters from the Zelda series, and it's just a lot of fun, alright? So, I do not want to play Bowser's Castle again. Let's go for Warriors Gold Mine. So, yeah, that is, like, definitely one of my favorite games as well on the Switch right now. And the game that I'm still playing, and the game that I'm playing just a lot right now. If I'm not recording anything, and not playing Smash, then I'm probably playing Hyrule Warriors. I mean, that's funny because that used to be like with Monster Hunter. Like, I played Monster Hunter so much, but lately I've just been playing a lot more Hyrule Warriors, and I'm enjoying it. So it's nice. It's nice. I enjoy unlocking all of the things there and stuff. So yeah, that's definitely a wonderful game. Definitely do recommend that if you like Zelda or if you like Warriors games. Definitely pick that up. That is the best Warriors game I've played, period. Either way, though, let's get on to the next game. After that, the next thing was, I believe, Mario Tennis Aces. I don't know if there's anything in between that. But I'll talk about the things that are most memorable to me and that you know, still remember playing and stuff like that. But Mario Tennis Aces obviously did a Let's Play of that on the channel as well. I think that was around the time when Mario Odyssey ended, like maybe a little earlier than that. And I definitely had a lot of fun with that game. Like, I played Mario Power Tennis, that was on the GameCube, I believe, but I played it on the Wii because there was a Wii version of it. That was a good game. Good game. I love the cutscenes in that as well, like the bloopers and whatnot. That was really cool. And then when I looked at Mario Tennis Open and, you know, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, it didn't really call out to me that much. It didn't really look too interesting. So I decided to not buy those. Plus, I think I was like not really. I was slightly having money problems. Well, not really problems, but I didn't really feel like spending my money on that. You know, didn't take the risk, or if I didn't like it, that I would waste my money, basically. But when I watched like trailers of Ultra Smash, and I think it was it E3 last year? It might have been the direct before that, actually. I think it was the direct before that. It showed a bunch of like Ultra Smash stuff, like mechanics and whatnot, and I was like, whoa, this looks pretty intense. It looks like it could be a pretty good competitive game, and I enjoyed it, man. It was a fun game. Like, the story mode was pretty fun as well, but I do think the worst aspect of the game. Hey, look, it's another Isabel. I do think the worst aspect of the game is the story mode. Not really so much the modes in the story mode, but like the things you can do in it, but more so, hey, what are you doing? Come on, Peach. But more so the story, you know, it was a pretty generic story. So that's like the only bad thing I can say about Mario Tennis Aces, to be honest. Otherwise, it was a fantastic game. Like, it's a really fun game to play online, and I should really play that more online, because I have not played it enough. I really should get to that, and maybe make some videos of that too. I said I would do that, and I haven't done that yet. But I'll write it down or something. I'll keep it in my head. I will do that at some point. Or I kind of want to change my vehicle a little bit. But then again, I am kind of liking this right now. Yeah, no, let's just stay at this, actually. I think. Could use a buggy or something. Actually, we'll use this. Yeah, let's use that, because I think that's Villager's card, right? I might be wrong on that. But we'll use that. A little Beetle cart. So, yeah. Mario Tennis Aces is a fun game. Definitely one of the more memorable games this year. I want to say it was one of my top favorite games, because I'm not really a huge tennis fanatic, and not really a huge Mario Tennis fanatic either. But it was a really good game, you know, for when I played. So I really enjoyed that. So and they're still supporting that game as well, which is kind of crazy. I think Petey Piranha, I still need to play as Petey Piranha, man. Like I said, I need to get back to that game. I need to play as those new characters. It will be so much fun. And I will definitely do some videos of that, don't worry. But I think they also added more stuff in story mode. I don't know if I'm gonna do videos on that, to be honest. Like, I know I did story mode, and you know, I could do more of that. Okay, come on, I'm just getting hit by uncontrollable things. You know, I'm just gonna keep these around, honestly. Yeah, get hit by my shit, please. Alright, I'm gonna fire up this so I can steal someone's item. So anyways, let's move on to the next game. Don't want to hang around Mario Tennis Aces too much. But obviously, then we had the other Monster Hunter game that came out this year, and that doesn't happen very often. Like 2 Monster Hunter games in the West, like in a year. I think that happened last year as well, but did that happen last year? I don't know exactly when Monster Hunter Stories came out. I think Monster Hunter Stories came out last year, but I think Monster Hunter Generations came out the year before that. It wasn't the same year, I'm not too sure. But yeah, like I said, that doesn't really happen, like 2 Monster Hunter games in 1 year. So that was pretty fun, getting 2 games in my favorite franchise like in 1 year. Like that just alone like made this year so great, or made 2018 so great. And I think honestly, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate might be my favorite Monster Hunter game up to this point, like the best Monster Hunter game. Like it might not be the game I have the most playtime in, and maybe had the most fun in, but I can say probably that it is the best one. Like technically speaking, like it just has the most content, like it has the most customizable gameplay, and it's, you know, in HD, it's on console, so yeah, you can take it on the go as well, of course, it can on Switch. So it's like the only thing that it doesn't have over Monster Hunter World is that it doesn't look as pretty, and that it doesn't have all those quality of life changes, which those quality of life changes, like, yeah, they are nice, but they're not super necessary, alright? And I think Monster Hunter Generations also brought in some cool little changes if you compare that to Generations. If you look at Generations, like if you compare the Generations to Generations Ultimate, you can pick up traps after you've deployed them in Generations. There are like daily quests in Generations Ultimate, and oh come on, please get Animal Crossing this time. And there are there is more. There's definitely more. I mean, obviously there's a few new monsters and a few new deviants, which is pretty cool. But you also have the fact that I honestly can't think of it right now, but I know there were more changes to it. Oh yeah, you in the insect lave, like you can change your bugs around in the insect glaive. Like, it kind of reminded me a little bit of the things Monster Hunter World has, but then like a little bit different and a little bit less convenient than Monster Hunter World, but it still made some changes to the direction of Monster Hunter World, if that makes any sense. Obviously, Monster Hunter World still had its own big new changes. Oh, come on, really? 200cc Rainbow Road? Are you crazy? Ah, no. Please. No, don't do this. Don't do this to me. Do you want me to kill myself? I know that's not anything to make fun about, but come on. 200cc Rainbow Road? Holy moly. I'll try to talk about stuff, but I might be too focused on concentrating here. Alright, you kind of want to break it. Okay, see, I tried to break there, but it wasn't enough. Apparently Savannah knew how to do it, though. I forgot that you like need to break like a lot there. Oh my gosh, 200cc is so like crazy. It's not even funny. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try and see if I can take a shortcut here. Oh my gosh, this 200cc kind of fucked that up for me. Right. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Go faster. Alright. Anyways. Going back to what I was saying, if I can, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, it just has a lot of content, and it's funny because, oh my gosh, I still went too fast. I broke there, but then I pressed the gas button again, and then I went like ludicrous fast all of a sudden, and that kind of ruined me, dude. Alright. Yes, it's Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. It's just kind of the complete opposite compared to Monster Hunter World. Because, like, Monster Hunter World is about the graphics and just, you know, the mechanics that it brought, but Generations is just all about the customizability and the content. I'm just gonna... Oh, I didn't fall off. Okay. I don't know how I did that, but I didn't fall off this time. Okay. Okay, alright, okay, I don't know how we are on second place right now, but we are, so that's cool. Alright, and here comes the blue shell, which is not going for me, but this guy passed me, and now I'm shocked. Great. And there's a bullet bill behind us. Wow, that guy probably was in the bullet bill when the lightning happened. Well, third place, wasn't too bad. I'll take it. I'll take third place for doing 100cc Rainbow Road. Yeah. Let me just finish off Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate by saying that it was a game that has a lot of content and just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun, lots of customizabilities. Like, you can even transmog your armor. Like, you can have the skills of one armor but look like the other, which it has so much customizability and so much content, and that's why I love that game. But I love Monster Hunter World as well. Like, I love them for separate reasons. Like, I love Monster Hunter World for those reasons, and I love Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate for those reasons. But I love them both because they're Monster Hunter. Hey, that was pretty nice, wasn't it? Anyways, moving on though to the next thing. We're coming towards the end, guys. Don't worry. It might be a little bit longer video, but you guys won't mind, right? Next up, I think we have around 3 more games to talk about, so it shouldn't be that bad. Spyro is another game that I can remember a lot because I never in the past had played a Spyro game, and I was thinking about doing a Let's Play of it. But Pokemon Let's Go came around at the same time, and I rather wanted to do a Let's Play of that, so I decided not to and just play it on my own time. I have not finished it yet. I think I am like somewhere at the end of the first Spyro game. But what I can tell you from it, that it is a lot of fun. Man. I love 3D platformers. It's one of my favorite genres. if not my favorite. Like I wouldn't say it's my favorite because you know Monster Hunter is my favorite franchise, so I don't think I can really. I had a red shell around me, or green shell, whatever. Look at that, I sniped him. Lovely. But I wouldn't call it my favorite favorite genre, but it's probably one of my favorites. So yeah, Spyro is a great game, like, and it's great because like it's 3D platformer, but it doesn't really feel like any other 3D platformers. It feels like its own game, and it's absolutely fun. So yeah, it's a game I should really go ahead and finish at some point. It's just that right now there's so many other games that I want to play, and that's just a problem I have, like, period, with games in general. Like I can't finish games because there's other games I want to play and I don't want to neglect and stuff like that. So it's a tough life, man. It's tough life. But yeah, it's fantastic. Nothing else more than I can really say about it. If you like 3D platformers, you'll probably like Spyro, so get that game. But yeah, I have it on PS4, of course. I mean, it's probably gonna get a Switch at some point if you don't have a PS4. So you should probably just wait on that. Don't buy a PS4 just for Spyro. I wouldn't do that, even if it is a great game. So yeah. Then, like I said, Let's Go came around at the same time, and obviously I'm still doing a Let's Play of that, so I won't spoil anything about that, don't worry, but I have finished the game. Like, I have finished the main story of the game. Haven't done any of the post-game yet, which I probably should be doing as well. But like I said, so many other things I need to do. But yeah, Pokemon Let's Go was very surprising to me. It was a game that I did not have high expectations for, and I'm glad that I didn't, because it was a great game. It was a great game, and not having too high expectations and then being so surprised at how good it is, that is amazing. And I think that's what Let's Go did the best. Yeah, I actually didn't mind the Let's Go catching. I didn't like it at first too much because I honestly wasn't good at it. But when I actually got better at it, and when I started learning it more and stuff like that, it became a lot more fun. Yeah, I just wish there were some changes. Like, for example, I wish you could. I sent this at the end of my Let's Go playthrough as well, which I haven't uploaded yet, of course. But I said that I wish you still battle the wild Pokemon first and then catch them after after it, like Let's Go, kind of like how you catch the Snorlax or the legendary birds. I don't know, have we even gotten through Snorlax yet? I don't think we have by now, but yeah. Spoiler alert! I said I wasn't gonna do spoilers, and here I'm doing a spoiler. Yeah, you first have to battle Snorlax, and then you have to catch it. And that's the same with the legendaries. I have seen it. I haven't done it yet, but I have seen it. I think it was in the trailer. I think Nintendo said it as well themselves. So, yes. I kind of wish that every wild encounter was like that, but it's not. So, that's the only thing I really would say that I really would change. Maybe make the game a little bit more difficult, because you can cheese the game way too easily. Like, your Eevee or Pikachu becomes way too strong, and it's just too easy. Like, it's too easy, and I wish you still battle the wild Pokemon before catching them like Let's Go style. Because I actually like the Let's Go catching, because it actually feels like you're, you know, catching them yourself, which is great. Well, I wish you just battled them first before you catch them. So yeah, kind of like how it's supposed to be. You know, like that's how it's in the anime, that's how it was in the first game, and whatever. So I kind of that's like the only thing I would change, really. Yeah, Let's Go it was surprising how good that game was. Like, and it was just nice seeing Kanto in HD, and just, you know, how much better it looks compared to Fire Red, or even Red and Blue for that matter, if you haven't played Fire Red. I have played Fire Red, obviously, but there might be some people who skip Fire Red and never played that. Which would be surprising. I think Fire Red sold pretty well, especially since it was Kanto. It was the remake of the first game, which, you know, that's pretty huge. But this time, obviously, it wasn't as huge, but it was in a Let's Go style. So, and I think if they were to do just another remake of Kanto and not change too many things about it, like not had the Let's Go thing, then it just would be another Kanto remake, and I think now it is more than that. So that's what I liked about Let's Go, and I think Let's Go is getting a lot of hate for no reason, because it's still a fun game, but too easy. Definitely too easy. Anyways, moving on to one of the last games that I'm going to be talking about, and this game might be surprising to some of you. I mean, some of you probably know that I do this, that are in the Discord with me, but I do play Call of Duty here and there. It's a game I've played from all the way from Call of Duty 2, yeah, that was a long time ago, holy moly. All the way, I've played every Call of Duty minus Call of Duty 3. I didn't play Call of Duty 3, I played 2, and then 4, and then from 4 all the way up to the one right now. Yes, I've played them all. But lately, they just haven't really been all that good. But the new mode that I brought in the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 game, Blackout, that is so much fun. That is so much fun. I don't think I've ever had so much fun with a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 2, because that was, I think, right now my favorite. That was my favorite. I think that still is my favorite Call of Duty game. But yeah. Man, Blackout is a lot of fun. Like, it's just a lot of fun, but I don't think Black Ops 4 would be as good, and I don't think I would like it as much without the Blackout mode, because while the multiplayer I still play here and there, like the regular multiplayer, the Blackout mode is just way more fun, dude, and I don't think I would play it nearly as much if it wasn't for that. So, yeah. If you don't like Call of Duty, though, you might still like the Blackout mode, because it feels so different. Like, yeah, it does feel like Call of Duty, but it doesn't, like, play out like Call of Duty, if that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't, it feels like Call of Duty, but obviously it doesn't play like it, because it's like in a Battle Royale mode, so it's like a whole new experience to me, to everyone, I would think. So, yeah, it's really satisfying when you actually, like, get that win, you know, when you get a lot of kills with it. I still kind of suck, you know, I think I have a 5% win rate. That is horrible, I would think. I mean, I know there is some people that are even worse. Like, I have 10 wins right now. I think there might be some people who don't have any wins at all. Yeah, but I won't talk about Blackout too much, because I know that this channel is mostly about Nintendo stuff and not about Blackout. But hey, if it's something interesting you guys would want to see me play, maybe do a video on, then by all means, leave it in the comments, you know, tell me that you want to see it. I don't know, I don't think I'm going to do it unless someone asks me to do it, want to see it, then it would be all for it. I just think there is that much like, requests for it. Gosh dang it, Blue Shell, why you do this? Now the Germans are in front. Why? Why you gotta do this? No, please. I need to beat the Germans. Sorry, I don't have anything against you, but I want to win. Oh, man. Come on, that is not even nice, because I started with a coin there. Could have used my green shell if I started with a green shell. Oh well, 4th place. Whatever. I guess it's better than getting last. So, yeah, that's another fun game. Yeah, that leaves us with one more game. The game that probably probably was the biggest release of all the year for me, and I think for many people, other people as well. Um, but while I do think Monster Hunter is my favorite franchise, having a Super Smash Bros. Game release does feel really good. Really good, because I love Smash Bros. I've played every single Smash Bros. I've played the original, I've played Melee, I've played Brawl, I've played the Wii U one. Obviously, you guys have seen me videos of it a long while ago. But I kind of stopped doing that because I kind of got a little bit bored of Smash 4 after a while. And especially like going on for glory, it wasn't as fun anymore for me. I think Monster Hunter, or sorry, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I don't think it will be the same case for that. I think I will do a lot of videos on that, so that is going to be a really fun game. I can already tell that I'm gonna be putting a lot of hours on. I'm gonna do a video on every character, by the way, like in a quick play match with every character, and then when I unlock a late smash, I'll probably do a lead smash with every character. We'll see though. But yeah, I just think Monster Hunter, or oh my gosh, now I'm saying it again. I just think Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, while it is called the Ultimate Smash Bros. Game, like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it is missing some features, and I think the online could be better. As I said before, like Monster Hunter World, like everything they brought in, they basically did really good. There was nothing that I disliked what I brought in here. But then there is Smash Ultimate, which tried to change the online, and they just made it worse. Like, it's not terrible, don't get me wrong, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, For Glory, just having the For Glory format wasn't bad, right? So I think they should have just kept that. But other than that, Smash Bros. Ultimate is just so much fun. Like, even if it doesn't have nearly as much new characters as the Wii U one brought in, you know, it's still brought in like a lot from the past games. You know, they brought everyone back. They put so much content into that. It's unreal. Like how much music is in there, how many stages, and oh my gosh, I tried to dodge that shell, but it was a little too slow. It's unreal, man. Like, how many characters are there? Like, 74, something like that? It's insane, dude, how many characters that are in that game. And there's still DLC coming, so there will be even more freaking characters. We already know about Joker. Who's gonna be next? Come on, please let it be better to see. Either way, though. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the future of Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's gonna be really fun. And it's definitely, I think, see, I can't decide, man. I can't decide what my favorite game of 2018 is. Like, there's two Monster Hunter games that I really enjoyed. I don't think I can count Mario Odyssey, because that released technically last year. So, I don't know, man. Like, Smash, I can't decide. So I won't decide. I mean, can I just put all three of them at first place? Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, and Monster Hunter, and why do I keep saying Monster Hunter when I mean Smash Bros. Ultimate? I mean, they're both just as good. Maybe that's why I'm confusing it. But yeah, those really were the games that I wanted to talk about. But I think those three games were the biggest games, and then obviously some of the games that I also talked about are really great for me. Like, I mean, there is also Hyrule Warriors. I played the game like around 300 hours. I played that around the same time as Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. So that was really good too. So I really cannot decide what is my favorite game of 2018. I can just tell you what my favorite games of 2018 were. But I can't decide on my most favorite. I'm sorry. I just can't. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what 2019 is going to bring, and I wonder if I can actually decide on what my favorite game of 2019 is going to be. But like I said, I'm gonna be talking about games in 2019 in the next video. So we're already running quite a long time on this video. So we'll save that for another one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the races as well as me talking about the best games of 2018. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.